Hi everybody. Today I thought I would just do a simple evening skincare routine for you. This is a summer evening routine because it is currently summer as I film this, and just going through some of the different products that I've been using and enjoying at the moment. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's dive in. It's been over a month since I posted my last YouTube video, so I thought I would ease my way back into posting content here on YouTube by doing a more relaxed video. This is just an evening routine. You can do your routine along with me if you like. I'm just going to be chatting just a little bit about current events, what's been on my mind, just to kind of use this as an outlet for processing everything that's happening in our world. So feel free to chime in with your thoughts below in the comments. Oh, by the way, I received my very first troll comment on one of my YouTube videos. So I have put a disclaimer on all of my videos. The disclaimer reads as follows. My name is Rodney. I am just an average middle-aged guy who got into skincare about a year ago and enjoy sharing my experiences. I am not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. I don't claim to offer any professional recommendations. This is just for fun. So as a cleanser for my routine tonight, I'm going to be using the Krave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. This is a very gentle cleanser that I've been using nightly, and it's just really good for summer. It's not really heavy. It gives you a nice gentle cleanse to finish off the day. I find that it works well enough to remove sunscreen, although you could do a double cleanse and oil cleanse first if you feel like you have issues getting all of the sunscreen off your face. But this is sufficient for me. Let me just show you what it looks like before I go wash my face in the other room. The matcha hemp in it has a slight smell. It's not a big deal. It's just the scent of those different extracts, and it foams up mildly. And I'm just gonna apply this, wash my face, and I'll be right back. Some people will pat their face dry after cleansing. Usually I'll just leave my face damp and allow the moisture just to stay on my face. Now I'm going to add a little bit of moisture with the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. I've been using this most evenings. It's light enough to be used over the summer and not feel like it's too much, and just gives your skin back a little bit of hydration after cleansing. I've been using it, I would say, 4 nights out of the week. The majority of the time, this is what I reach for in the evening, just to give myself a little bit of a boost after cleansing in the evening. So we're just going to let that absorb for a second or two. Yeah, there's just a lot going on in the world right now, isn't there? I don't know how you're doing processing all of it. I wanted to give some space just to process and to think and to read and to learn more about the issues with the Black Lives Matter movement. The more I read, the more I'm like, to open my eyes just a little bit more to systemic racism. So that's what I've been doing during this time off. The next thing I'm going to be doing, skincare wise, is I got this Mugwort sheet mask. A couple of weeks ago, I finished my Mugwort Cream Moisturizer that I dedicated a whole video to. Really loved this stuff. And then I recently purchased the Mugwort Essence, which I've been using in the morning. Really nice, but I thought I would give this sheet mask a try as part of my evening routine with you guys. So let's check it out. I know Hiram's not a huge fan of sheet masks just because of the waste involved. I don't use them all that much. They're kind of just like a luxury thing every once in a while when my skin feels like it needs a little something extra. There it is. Okay. Yes. Okay, there's my face mask. Ooh, oh, it's cold. Ooh. All right. So that is the Mugwort sheet mask. I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit, and we can chat a little more. Talking about Black Lives Matter, just today I read the story of Elijah McClain, I think is his name. If you haven't read about him just yet, I'll leave a little something in the description box below. It's just a heartbreaking story of this young man who is, I think, 22 years old, and walking home, 140 pounds, He was no threat to anybody, and 3 police officers just confronted him and hassled him, and just a tragic thing. It ended up with him losing his life, and just totally unnecessary. So those kinds of stories, just as difficult as they are to read and to just marinate with and to just process, it's very necessary. So I would encourage you, if you haven't yet heard the story of Elijah McClain, to do a little reading about it. It's very sad. I explained a little bit about mugwort in my mugwort cream video, but basically mugwort, it's an herb that comes from, actually it's a plant that comes from South Korea. The official scientific name is Artemisia princeps extract, and this mask has 91.45% of just mugwort in it. Mugwort has natural antibacterial properties. Particularly if you're having issues with breakouts, mugwort can be very helpful. I found that it calms any redness that I might see, and just if you got any sun exposure throughout the day during these summer months, mugwort is just a nice cooling effect to kind of calm the redness and kind of bring your skin back down to baseline. I'm going to allow this to set for a little bit, and then I'll be right back. All right, it's been about 20 minutes, so I'm going to take the sheet mask off. I brought my Jade Roller out of the fridge just to kind of do a little fun jade rolling, so I'm just going to do a little of that. Oh, so cold. Just a nice facial massage. Very refreshing. Do you absolutely need one of these? No. Are they fun to use? Yes. Do they have any scientific benefit? Probably not. There is a thought that doing a little bit of rolling helps with lymphatic drainage, because the lymphatic fluid that kind of runs underneath our skin isn't part of the circulatory system, so it doesn't get pumped around the body, and could potentially hang out in areas where you'd rather move along. Again, I am not a doctor. Don't come for me in the comments. June is Pride Month, so that's exciting. I am a member of the LGBT community, and I have a fiance, and I proposed to my fiance during LGBT Pride last year. We went to a baseball game that was LGBT night, and I proposed, and he said yes, and he's just the best. So it's nice to have a month where we kind of remember the struggles that have happened to have equal rights regardless of your sexual orientation. I wasn't always honest with myself and my sexuality, and yeah, I'm in a much better place now that I've accepted that part of myself. Drainage down the neck there. I just shaved this morning, and you can see there's some ingrown hair unhappiness right there. Nothing to be all that concerned about. It happens. Get around the crow's feet, see if we can massage those suckers away. Probably won't work, but it doesn't hurt to try. There we go. So we've given ourselves a little bit of massage using the Jade Roller, getting the rest of that mugwort essence to kind of penetrate into the skin. Now I'm going to try out a new product. I have the Inkey List Bakuchiol that I'm trying for the very first time. I keep forgetting that my microphone is right here, so every time I open stuff, it's ASMR to the max. Listen to the box opening. This is an alternative to retinol. It's from a plant. Let me read what the name of the plant is. Bakuchiol is an antioxidant found in the seeds of the plant Sorrelia coryllifolia, a natural alternative to retinol, which helps reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Which, as you can see, it's got its work cut out for me as I'm reaching my mid-40s. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this Bakuchiol in the fingertips there. Not too much, like just a little. It's supposed to be a pea-sized amount, but I hate peas, so who knows exactly how much that is. Just kind of rub it in a little bit. And I'm going to finish off my evening routine with the Ulla Henriksen Goodnight Glow Retinol Sleeping Cream. I'm kind of doubling down on the Bakuchiol because this also has Bakuchiol in it. I'm pretty sure this has glycolic acid in it, which is an alpha hydroxy acid, good at removing the dead skin cells from your face, kind of dissolving the glue that holds that dead skin together, and lets it just kind of slough off during the night. So I'm going to put a little of that on. I've had this for quite a while. This was one of my original purchases, I'm pretty sure, from Ulla Henriksen. And I'm just trying to finish off the product. I've enjoyed it, but you know, there's other products that are less expensive that I enjoy even more. So just kind of dot it there and there. They do add a fragrance, a pretty strong fragrance actually to this. It's pleasant, but it's unnecessary in skincare, as we know. It just helps with the luxurious experience, giving it a certain aesthetic. I love the way it smells. Do I wish they would formulate without fragrance? Yes, I do. I like it because it's relatively light for an Ulla product. Some of their moisturizers are pretty thick, and for the summer I just like something a little bit lighter, and I find the texture of this to be light enough that it's very pleasant to use when it gets a little bit warmer sleeping through the night. And it leaves you with such a nice Ulla glow. Yes, indeedy. So what do you guys think of my summer evening routine? Are there any of these products that you have tried, that you have had experiences you would like to share? Go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at 43-year-old Skinfluencer. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.